Welcome back, everyone. Hardyman here, back for another episode of Modded Banished. And last episode, some really bad stuff happened. As you can see on the screen, we have a lot of people starving down here, and up on the top left, we can see that exactly 10 people are starving, and I guess they're just spread out amongst these houses up here. Let's see here, a little bit up there. What about these houses up here? None right there. And there's one over there and one over there. Okay. I mean, I guess that may be 10 houses. I don't really know. But, yeah, we got lots of people starving because we have really no food. Which is bad. So we're probably, I guess this episode, we're going to try to get food prioritized. So we don't just have a death spiral and, you know, everyone die. Hopefully not. But I think what we're going to try to do is prioritize, like I said, getting these food picked and put into storage. But I think what we're trying to do is do these 3 small barns up here. Prioritize getting them built, so maybe instead of them walking all the way over here or walking, I think some of them may have even been trying to put them into these storage barns down here. Trying to put it into those so that at least we can hopefully maybe keep this little community up here alive. If everyone else dies, we'll at least have these farming people up here. We'll see. We'll see. But I think that's the plan. So let's hope this works. I guess what I could go ahead and do is increase the priority of these little whatever small barns as much as possible, so that whenever we get going, I guess we'll have to put builders on there as well. Let's see here. Let's take some butchers. Let's take the butchers off, put them into builders. Chandler, we don't need that. Cleric, we really don't need that either. Fire bundler, yeah, we could probably get rid of them as well. Forester, we kind of need. Fuel refiner, yeah, we can probably do that as well. Okay, so how many did that give us? 5? Okay, so that's going to be 9. So hopefully these 9 builders will actually come up here and build this for us. At least 1. I think 1 may be enough to at least get us back on track. We'll see. But enough yapping. Let's see if we can recover. So let's get everyone moving around. Alright. Was that herdsman died? Okay. I mean, not really much we can do. Child died, of course. Blacksmith, yeah, I mean, the blacksmith situation, the tailor situation, all that stuff, it's not really much we can do. Alright, looks like they have cleared them. Now they just need to bring the logs and stuff over here to actually build them, which is easier said than done with, you know, the amount of people that are getting just straight up murdered. Oh, we got one. Everything there, though. So, builders, please. All of our builders are dying for whatever reason. Who's that? As a child. Of course, of course. Golly. And a merchant. Let's see here. Can we go down there? Freezing cows, Graydon. We really don't need your cows. We need food. I mean, I guess if we could just slaughter the cows outright, that would be good, but I need food. And I looked back at the last episode. I should have probably bought more food from whoever it was that came along, instead of just like, I should have just gone all in and trying to get as much food from them as possible, but I did not. I did not do that. Golly. You live and you learn. Alright, so let's see here. We got some crop fields not actually being used. I mean, that's to be expected a little bit. Oh, auto-saving. Okay, so this one's 82%. If they can get it to 100%, and whenever time, like, comes time to actually harvest stuff, hopefully they'll actually start putting them in these. Again, my fingers are crossed that is what is, like, happening. Because I don't think that we have any food in these, do we? None of that's food. Leather's not food. and they have nothing inside of this storage barn. So I'm assuming that they've been taking stuff down to the other ones for whatever reason. Alright, looks like those are done. So let's take these builders off since we don't need them. Put them into being farmers for right now, because that's what we do need. I mean, if we get a majority of this food put into these 3 barns, I think that will be pretty good. Because right now, what are we at? We are at 60 people total, which is down from what, like 140, 150 that we had like an episode or 2 ago. So yeah, we are definitely hurting right there. Ah, golly, more people are dying. I mean, it's the children mostly right now. So, I mean, that's not good that children are dying of starvation, but whenever it's, you know, more important people, I guess, people who actually have a job, that's where it gets worrying. All right, and apparently they're still making children, so that's very interesting. Yep, tools are low. I know. I have slightly more important things to do here. Alright, so let's see. We're coming up on whenever they need to start actually harvesting what has actually grown. Are you planting more stuff? I don't know. I'm very confused by that animation. And those 3 little things just popping up in there. Yeah, it looks like they just planted more into this field. Apparently, I guess they think there's enough time for them to actually mature enough. Alright, so they better start putting stuff into these barns. If not, then I think we are dead. Let's see here. We only have 13 farmers as well. So I'm thinking... Let's pause it for a second. Let's go through here and see what we... Let's take all these gatherers off. The herdman, the hunter, the singular hunter, the weaver, the vendor. We may... I don't know. I think we may need to up our vendors just so these communities won't starve to death. Tailor we're going to get rid of. Stonecutter. Shoreman definitely. And yeah, just put all those extra ones into farmers so we can actually get as much as possible. So we'll see how well this does. Because yeah, I'm assuming most of this food's already going to go ahead and spoil because we didn't have enough farmers to go pick it in time. Jerks. Yeah, there goes the majority of that food. And Achilles wants to give us oat seeds. Well, I can't take that, Achilles. So, thanks, but no thanks. You're a real big help, Achilles. Golly. So, did they actually put any food in this barns? No. So, if they picked any food, it did not go into those barns. But they did put some food in this small market. I just saw someone pick something and go up to there to the small market and put it in there. Huh. Okay. Well, we'll see how long they last, I guess. Because, yeah, it does not seem like we're going to have enough people farming and, like, just staying alive, really. Because we only have, what, 31 right now total? And I guess we've taken everyone off of whatever they were doing besides vendors and farmers, right? So, oh, and blacksmiths. And foresters. But there's hardly any of those left. So, what can you do? Let's see what happens. Got 30 people left. I mean, we're probably... I don't know. I'm kind of debating putting some more people into gatherers, but that didn't seem to be a whole lot of food for us. Decisions. Because I think we would get a lot of return from these, but it's just the time game of will they actually survive long enough to actually harvest the crops, and will they actually put it into these barns to be used. Let's see here. Blacksmith. Well, the blacksmiths are dying now, and the forester's dying now, so it's really, yeah. We're really far down. We're down. Oh, what in the world happened there? What's this? Are these nomads? Interesting. If so, that's a lot of nomads. I was just like, what is this thing that's springing out of the ground? Yeah, I think this is a nomadic train right here. Let's see how many people they have. Maybe this will help keep us going. I wonder if we lose automatically if we get down to 0 before they get there to actually make a request. If so, then they need to hurry up a little bit, because we are losing people very, very, very quickly. Okay, let's see here. How many people is that? 80. Wow. I mean, I guess I have to allow them in here, right? Just to continue on with the playthrough. So, yeah. Accept. So we have 43 laborers. Let's put a majority of those into farming. Let's say 30. Yeah, 30 should be pretty good. Let's do some herdsmen. Put that up. And hunter up. And gather up. Is 8 the like recommended amount for that? 2, yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Okay, so we'll have that. I mean, what other food producing things do we have? I guess the shoreman was one, but really we only need one person there anyway. Although, oh yeah, you are catching frogs, so. Let's see. Yeah, I guess that is really it, unless we want to go, I guess, what was it, butcher. Get those butchers going again, maybe. And, oh, that's basically everyone. Okay. So, I guess that's what we could do. Well, let's take, like, 5 people off of being a farmer, just so we have some laborers. Guys, I'm assuming we're going to have some people dying here. Possibly soon. So let's see if they can get back up there as quickly as possible to start planting more. I guess that is one thing bad about having your food area away from your town hall, is that whenever you have nomads, they have to walk from your town hall to wherever you produce your food. So I guess that's not the greatest, but what can you do? That was just the design choice that I had. Alright, so yeah, we have a very distinct lack of tools because we weren't able to give them any tools whenever they came here, so I guess things are going to be kind of slow for a little bit, but hopefully they'll actually be able to get some of this, some of these crops planted and actually picked up. And hopefully they came with like full stomachs, because if they didn't, then they're probably also going to die relatively soon. Alright, so let's put some more people into farming since their children are growing up into laborers. And let's see, I guess 8's fine right now. Golly. So what was it? Late summer? Maybe. We may be able to pull this off. Again, it just really depends on where, like where they try to store that food. Oh, another round of starvation there. I'm assuming these are mostly the old people that were here. Although it could be some of these new people. Yeah, it's probably mostly new people now. Ah, golly. Yeah, it could definitely be a death spiral now. Even with the help of the nomads. It could be the end of the series, guys. Ah, golly. Yeah, they aren't putting them in there. There any food in here? I don't think so. So, does not look good. Does not look good one bit. I mean, apparently I just got too ambitious. I guess I needed to keep the crop fields that were down there and, you know, just go ahead and put these down, but let them keep using the ones down there maybe, instead of just trying to go wholesale over here so quickly. I mean, this is really the first time that I tried to do something like that, because in the other playthroughs of this, I basically just kept the crop fields relatively in the same place. So, you know, tip for next time, don't try to do it so quickly. Golly. 'Cause yeah, they still have no food in there. And they have no food in here either. So, yeah. Just really does not look like they're going to be able to survive another cycle. Because, let's see, you have the gatherings and all them died as well. There's half gatherers. The herdsmen are still there, and there's one hunter left. But yeah, our farmers have taken a very big hit, and they're the ones who would most likely be able to get us a majority of our food. Okay, so yeah, I really don't think that we're going to be able to come back unless I guess cut down all of these crop fields and build new ones back where they were. Which, I mean, I guess I could do that, but I don't know, it may not be enough. Let's see here. There we go. Let's do peas, watermelon, peas, watermelons. Two. One. There we go. One. Let's see here. Let's go up here. And let's see. I guess, do I just say, I guess stop working these fields, right? Is that really all I need to do? And go work the ones that are down there. We don't need hemp. We don't need hemp. Or, well, we do need wheat, so I'll keep that one. Also get rid of these since they haven't been planted yet. And then that one up there. We'll keep those since they already have a little bit of planting done in there. But, yeah, we need to keep the ones, I guess, going down here. Although apparently there's not like enough people to actually come down here and get those. Let's see here. Who else died? Let's see. One herdsman, that hunter. None of the gatherers died. That shoreman died. And one butcher. Okay. I mean, I guess we could just go take the butchers off and go back to the herdsman. Because I don't know what happens if you just, like, don't have a herdsman with, like, animals. I don't know if, like, the animals just, like, run amok or escape their pen or something like that. So let's keep them there. And let's bring this other person and let them be a farmer. Because, yeah, if they don't... I guess if these, like, what would be, since they're halfway there, would it be like 250 maybe? maybe 200 food in each of these. So if they can't get those, then yeah, I'm pretty sure that we are done for. But we will see. See, let's put those extra laborers into being farmers, so we could try to get these as much of these two crop fields taken away as possible. And yeah, probably what? Is it early autumn that they start picking stuff? Can't recall right off. Okay, is there anything else we can do? I don't really think so. I think really the thing that we need to be doing is trying to get food. And whatever like ways that we can actually do that. Oh, I forgot about these fields. Well, I mean, stop working that one. I mean, this one's, you know, looks like they actually did stuff in that one, so I'll leave that one there. But yeah, well, stop working these as well. And focus on the ones that actually have food in them. So let's put this other person as a farmer. And it's early autumn. Looks like they're picking up at least this field. And it looks like they were able to actually grow the rest of it, maybe? Oh yeah, it's still trying to go up a little bit, so some of these may have not actually been fully grown. But we will see. Let's see, we got new laborers, so let's put them as a farmer as well. Oh, our vendor died. I don't know which one that was, but it's fine. And another laborer, so let's put them on farming duty for a second. Oh, we're back over 500 food. But will it be enough? I mean, we only have, what, 29 people total, so maybe. I mean, I really also want to know where a majority of these people are living. Are they just living down here? Yeah, looks like a majority of them are. I mean, it makes sense with you know, the actual farms being down here. Alright, so let's take those down. So hopefully there's going to be no one else living up here. They brought onions and roots up here, which are, I believe, only gatherers items. So yeah, for whatever reason, they did that. They decided that was the best option for them. Golly, you silly people. Did they bring anything to this? No. Okay, so I have no idea what that's about, but whatever. Okay, so they should have these 4 and this 1 over here. Because, yeah, that equals up to 12, so those would be fully decked out with the number of people that they need. Unless this one I forgot to put down as... Well, that one's not even a full one, so let's put that one at that, and I guess get that one back to working. Alright, so... Maybe we saved it off? But yeah, my expansion up there is basically going to have to be put on the back burner. So, what I'm thinking I'm going to do is going to call the episode there. But now that we took such a huge step back, I don't know if I want to actually continue with the series or just go ahead and end it off there, because yeah, it was a very huge setback. We went from like I said, a population of, let's see here, graph. Total population, let's do, how long have we been going? So let's say 10 years ago. Yeah. Nearly 200 people. We went from a population of nearly 200 people to, I think that's what, like 10 right there. Then we got that boost of nomads, and then they all slowly starved off as well. And now we're back to, was it 35? So we would basically have to, like, keep going back up. So that's another, I don't know, 10, 15 episodes maybe of trying to get back to where we were. And before we started trying to move up to the new little area. So I don't really know if I would want to put you guys through that of another build-up cycle. So, yeah, if you have a comment about that, leave that down below. But yeah, I may be looking to move on to another series after this, so we'll see. But hopefully you enjoyed this episode of all this dying off. If you did, leave a like. If you have any comments, leave those down below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you may want to think about doing that. But yeah, we'll see. I'll listen to your responses and or read your responses and see where we go from there. But again, hopefully you enjoyed. Hope you have a great rest of your day. I will talk to you next time. Bye bye.